Join me and my dad, who's 76, give us a lesson on how to make braciole. I have my entire family with me, so enjoy.
Louis, I suggest you join here with my dad, and he's going to show us. Is the bone still in here? No. This is a what?
Under shank.
Under shank.
Under
This is called an under. What part of the cow is this from? Or is it
the shank
the leg?
is the piece underneath.
Okay, so the back leg or the front.
No,
the back of the cow, the back leg. So this is the. Why is it called under shank?
Because it's the shank, and this is right underneath.
Okay, so it's the right underneath part of the shank.
Now, the reason why we use that, I just want to get
reason why we're using this cut of meat is because we're going to make, what do we call it?
Braciole.
Braciole. And this is the best cut to do this with. Normally,
it's a cheap cut.
It's cheap?
Because
Italians are cheap.
it's tough, but that's the way when you make the braciole.
You could use any kind of meat, any kind of cutlets, but that comes out dry. But this meat is more juicier.
Well, you want to come on this side and get closer?
Okay, now you get.
Italian, we all do too much stuff.
We're all a bunch of peanuts.
Okay, so the peanut that you just heard is my baby sister. You don't want to be in it.
No, too bad.
No, you better edit that.
No.
Is it too dark?
You can
Open that light.
turn
Open
them
that
on.
light there.
I can see fine.
And then we have the other peanut
It's
that
open
smells.
100%.
The thing. This is Remy.
Grab a little.
He's waiting for a slice. He's waiting for somebody to drop a piece.
Look at him lick his lips.
And that peanut is my middle sister, Teresa. So we have
You
Teresa.
guys wait until
And then we have
braciole.
Domenica, but we call her Kelly.
yeah.
Put the stuff you're gonna put in.
names by names that don't exist in this family. Oh, you lost your spot.
Okay.
Where's your salt, pepper?
Well,
Are you putting garlic inside?
yeah.
Or are you faking it?
No. I like
She does
red.
garlic powder. I do garlic.
I like.
Go.
This is a homemade piece of pancetta that my parents made. So we're just gonna chop it up into small pieces because it goes inside.
You don't have to put the.
You don't have to put it, but it makes it tasty. Pancetta is what I hear a bacon, kind of like bacon, but not smoked, right?
Yeah. It's dry. Dry.
It's dried. It's dried and not smoked. So, okay, now we have our piece. We're going to season it all over with pepper, salt, and some cheese, Parmesan cheese. You're gonna put a few pieces of that pancetta in here. This is dried parsley from my parents' garden. I'm gonna put some of that in there. If you have fresh, go ahead, use fresh. But it's winter time and we don't have fresh. And then a little bit of garlic, fresh garlic. Then you're gonna fold each side. And then you're going to roll it up, and then my dad's gonna tie it. Okay, pause. This one we're gonna fill a little differently. A little salt, some black pepper, some cheese, a bit of garlic. Again with the parsley. And then this one, we're gonna put some Italian sausage.
The whole movie.
Okay, so just show them. So now he's gonna tie it with string. So this is a butcher technique. Use this for your roasts too.
If you don't have string, you can use toothpicks.
Peanut gallery number 3, my mom. Oh, so you're gonna put it over your hand. Watch, over, under, then twist around. Grab it, and then you just pull. And this will make a nice tight knot. This is perfect for all your roasts.
Talk.
Now you cut it with crappy scissors.
I think you need a knife.
Okay,
There you go.
there you go.
Now the reason
Okay, the reason,
it's after it's cooked
yes,
to remove the string.
yeah.
It's just the easy way. You take this
Oh, and then it will just unroll. See?
and unroll.
Perfect.
I gotta do so.
Yeah, just you don't have to talk. He's just filming.
This is what Daddy's gonna do. So what's your family?
$30 off at Costco, approximately $9.30 Canadian.
This. You don't need the audio. I'm just.
How to clean this. Oh, you want my house? I'm giving it to you. Thank you.
You want to be in my YouTube video, Mateo?
Talking.
Okay.
Okay, so you put it on top with your
That's
thumb.
it.
Okay.
Go underneath.
Uh-huh.
Then when you reach again
At the
here,
top.
you stop
Yeah.
and you
Around.
start the turn.
Oh, you have to go around and around.
Yes, little boy. Yes, what?
Okay. Then when you get to the end, that's when you do the thing.
Yeah.
I gave you a treat.
Then
No
Put your
more
hand
treats. You're all
put your
done with
hand,
treats.
go on here.
over, twist,
You're all done with the treats.
and close it. Okay. I'm gonna try this. This is a hard thing to master.
No,
Oh, see, I'm already doing it wrong. This way. Okay.
This way.
This way.
you go around,
Around.
go on top. When you reach
the
here,
top.
now you stop and you go anywhere you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you go
Around
around.
and around. Around and around.
Yeah.
On the table
Bring
for
it.
you.
Turn it this way, right?
Pull down. Okay.
And then you put your hand
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
around.
Turn
Then I'm gonna twist,
and go inside.
bring it through,
That's it.
and then you just pull. You pull it nice and tight. There you go. And then you'll just cut this piece. So let me see if I'm gonna do this
He
right.
ties the knot, then he puts it underneath,
Okay.
and then he
Yeah.
does it the funny thing. I never get it right.
Okay. You start here,
Yeah, with your thumb.
go around,
Around.
Yeah.
go top. When you reach here,
Yeah.
you stop with the finger and you start to go around
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
up
rough.
to the end.
It's his thing when he
Okay.
does the
Teach
roast
it.
that I
Yeah.
can't figure out how to do.
Okay.
And he ties his roasts that funny way.
Yeah. Around.
Oh, no, you're dropping it.
All the way to the top. I'll put it down. It's easier if you put it down. Yeah, all the way.
That's
Yeah. Around. All the way. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now
Now.
Oh,
hold this.
this?
Yeah. Oh, which hand?
This
Hold
hand?
this.
Yeah,
Hold this hand.
yeah.
Okay. Push this hand
Oh, like that?
around, under. No, around your hand.
Okay, okay.
keep
okay.
open.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Okay.
And then you pull this. Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
And that's it?
I know, it's making us up.
So now I'm at home the second day, and my mom made sure that I came home with some because she said I needed to show the people how to recook it. So here we go. I'm also going to show you how we make this sauce and the end result as well. So you're going to take your bracciole and you're going to put it in a pot with a little bit of olive oil, and you're just going to sear it on all sides, just like how you would do any type of stew or roast or anything like that. I want you to think of these, the best way I could describe it as mini type pot roasts that are cooked in your Sunday sauce. Now, bracioles come from all different regions of Italy, and every region has their own way of doing it and type of filling. So in my pot now, I am going to put the garlic. I didn't put it before because I didn't want the garlic to burn. But this way it can perfume the oil. See how it's nice and brown? So now we're going to put our sauce. This is just canned tomatoes. We don't make a spaghetti sauce. These are just pureed tomatoes with some basil, and that's it. And it's canned. You can see the basil, the green bit there. That's basil, fresh basil. We do not put any salt in it whatsoever. It's just pureed tomatoes and basil. So now I'm going to let this simmer for about an hour's time. So I'm going to put it for 45 minutes. I'm going to stir it occasionally. This just helps me to remind me. And in 45 minutes of simmering, I'll come back and I'll give it a stir. They're not quite cooked yet. This is a tough cut of meat, so it's going to need to simmer long and slow. Now, since there's just a few pieces, I did go ahead and make some meatballs. So we have a protein for the rest of us to eat. So this has been simmering for a couple hours. About halfway through, I put salt, I put pepper, and that's it. That all goes into our sauce. We don't put any other herbs other than the basil that's already in the jar. We don't put any oregano or anything in like that. It's a very simple, because these are freshly canned tomatoes. We want to taste the tomato. We don't want to cover it up with heavy seasonings. Now this is Chelsea, my cat. She smells the food and she's rubbing up on my legs, being all cute because she wants some meatballs, but she doesn't get any. So we're just having some pasta, and then we're going, this is my kids' favorite pasta, the curly one they call it. And I'm just going to ladle some of the sauce on top. As you can see, our sauce is not as thick as jarred spaghetti sauce. It's quite fresh tasting. So now I'm going to take a braciola just to show you. And I'm going to remove, now I have a camera on one hand, so I'm trying to do this with one hand. But I'm going to remove the string. There we go. Untie it. It unties quite easily. This is what I wanted to show you. My husband loves his those hot peppers. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put it in the description. The hot chilies, he's already gone through 2 jars. So you can see how tender the meat has become. This is a tough cut of meat, and it is so tender, and it's very flavorful. It's a very flavorful cut of meat. So this is another way to use shank, a beef shank, in your meat, beef shank or veal shank. This is a great way to use it. It makes a fantastic bracciole. Thank you for spending time today with me and my family. Bye-bye.